Take a deep breath in and exhale. Keep breathing deeply. And as you do, remind yourself what an awesome opportunity it is to be alive and breathing. Take a deep breath in and exhale every thought, every feeling, every body sensation that disagree with me. It is okay to disagree with me. It is perfect to disagree with me. You are safe to think whatever you want to say. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that with the opportunity of being alive is also the opportunity and the responsibility to choose, to adjust your perspective about whatever it is that you perceive has been destroyed in your life. About whatever devastation that you perceive that you are going through. Maybe for things that you weren't prepared at all. And that you are telling yourself, I am so unlucky. How can it be that this happened to me? Take a deep breath in and exhale. And what if today, on this day, you choose to ask yourself, do I give the benefit of the doubt? Do you? Do you give the benefit of the doubt that maybe, just maybe, what you perceive as devastation, what you perceive that you have been going through is allowing you to have tools to reach higher. It's allowing you to create ways of winning, if that is what you are going after, to thrive, to prosper, to watch new things, to feel free. Take a deep breath in and exhale. What if today you choose to declare, I respect myself and I am willing to listen? I respect myself and I am willing to listen. Are you? Are you willing to listen? And if you are willing to listen, is it possible that you are at peace when those that you are listening to looks like you? And you are at war. When the ones that are talking doesn't look like you or doesn't act like you. They look like a weird ingredient in the recipe of your life. And do you realize that even an ingredient that for you could be weird, for someone could be delicious? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. Do you realize when you are really passionate about listening, fill the blank? Who have you fallen in love with that you would love to keep talking and talking? And who are so weird for you don't understand that you stop listening as soon as they show up? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that your ability to create a bold new era for you is possible if you allow others to pursue their wildest dreams and you give yourself permission to pursue your wildest dreams, to pursue performance in new ways, to reach new heights. And do you realize that the way you listen impacts the greatness of your leadership? Is it possible that some things have taken you by surprise, total surprise, just because you weren't paying attention? Just because you thought everything looked the same? There's nothing new here. Who are you listening to? How they look like? Is it possible that you only listen to those that look like you? And could it be possible that some wisdom are in people that you consider less than you because of gender, age, whatever? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. Do you realize that your willingness to listen is a way to put on yourself a new label as the one who listens, as the one who can master the art of listening? Do you perceive that for you it's not accessible? That in some way listening is a thing about luck? Or do you feel inspired to master the art of listening? And when you choose to listen, who you choose to listen? Do you listen to your body? Do you listen to your perceptions? And are you willing to defy some of those thoughts that tell you that you can't reach those heights because that you can win at that, fill the blank, whatever it is that, because of? What are you willing to defy in order to get it done? What have you been told that it is impossible to achieve regarding your listening skills? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. But you don't know me. It is me the one who should be talking. I have so much to say. You have no idea what I have been going through. You are absolutely right. I have no idea. Which dilemmas have you faced? I have no idea. Which experiences have been shaping the recipe of your life? I have no idea. What would you love to stop? And what would you love that grows in your ways? However, do you realize that to reach a new level of your destiny, a new level of your leadership, to feel the freedom to create, the responsibility to listen is part of the game? Do you feel that with being alive, there is the privilege of listening to yourself and others? Are you giving more attention to what others say or to what you say? And when someone comes and wants you to listen to them because they are in a hurry, do you feel that you are free to say, give me some time, X amount of time, you choose the time, because now I am busy? Are you willing to defy the notion that if someone is going to talk, you have always to give them their preference? Or are you willing to establish a balance when to give your time to them and when to choose to give their time to them, but not at that moment, and give priority at whatever it is that for you is important? Do you feel free to do that? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. Remember that you are more than one area of your life: vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. Are you listening to your customers? Are you listening to your partner, significant others? What would you love to catch? Is it possible that you're saying some people are luckier than you, and the difference is that they are willing to stop and listening, to stop to listen, and you run away from doing that because you're not inspired? You are too busy to do fill the blank. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Keep today's question with you in mind. Do I give the benefit of the doubt? Do you? Do you give the benefit of the doubt that some of the information that someone bring will be relevant for you? Or are you facing the dilemma that everybody wants to tell me something and I have no time? What are you telling to yourself? How do you align what would you love to create in life and the way you listen to others? Are you willing to ask them when they want to talk with you? Just one thing. Tell me, how do you want me to listen? How do you want me to listen? That's a weird question. Well, do you want me to listen just to vent? To give you ideas? Take a deep breath in and exhale. And do you realize the magnitude of the art of listening in the life of others? When they feel heard, when they feel seen, when they feel that you embrace them as they are, as the ingredient each one of them are in the recipe of life, without trying to run away from them. Can they trust that you will manage their data, their information that they just vent with you with confidentiality? Or are you going in some way to create more devastation? And then you feel, oh, I am so unlucky. Really? Are you willing to create your own luck by giving yourself permission to listen in new ways? Instead of running from the core, take a deep breath in and exhale. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. Are you willing to watch the person that is talking to you to look for clues of what they are really going through? Do you perceive that the time that you invest on that is a way to win, to prosper, to create prosperity by allowing others and yourself to stretch even further and create new bonds that are more intense? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. Do you realize that your willingness to listen is a gift that you give to others and to yourself, because in the process you learn about them. Even when things look very similar or even identical, you learn to distinguish them. Are you willing to be grateful for your listening skills and still keep working on them to reach new heights? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. I respect myself and I am willing to listen. Blessings.